Hello there, Rick Hendrick. Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. This is Coach Stephanie with part 2 of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via your website on June the 7th at 11:53 a.m. I received a phone call from Todd at 12:21 and got this email in my inbox at 11:58. Nice job on getting an email out within less than 15 minutes. Just be sure that you call the customer in less than 15 minutes as well. Grab control of the call and use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. Be sure that when you go for the appointment that you ask not only in the either-or format but also with authority. If you can't get an appointment, you want to use the proper verbiage when going for a tentative time. Remember, you want to choice them into the appointment. Schedule a phone follow-up at the very least, but never depend on them to call you back. When you get off the phone with the customer, be sure that you send them a follow-up email within less than 15 minutes of speaking to them so that you can continue building rapport and get them information that they may not have written down while you're on the phone. You want to have an attention-grabbing subject line. Thank the customer for their time on the phone. Confirm next steps and remind them of whatever you agreed to during your phone conversation, which should be a phone follow-up at the very least. Be sure that you give them information that they may not have written down, like your contact information, so you should have a complete signature file, the link to your website, as well as a link to your email address. You want to give them a value statement about your dealership so that you stand apart from the competition, and you want to be sure that you, like I said, confirm next steps and give them whatever you agreed to during the phone conversation, which hopefully would be a phone follow-up at the very least. However, since you'd sent an email before I had spoken to you, then I did grade that email, and it did go into my inbox within less than 15 minutes. It does have an attention-grabbing subject line that's clear what it's about and who it's from. It's free of spelling and grammatical errors, and he did set the expectation that I would be getting a future phone call. But you want to be sure that you validate the customer's decision of vehicle with positive words or industry information. Give information on the exact vehicle that they inquired about. It could be features that are on the vehicle or a link back to the vehicle, pictures. Address availability. Let them know the exact vehicle that they inquired on is in fact there and available. Give them a value statement, like I said, about your dealership so that you stand apart from the competition. It could be something about an award that your dealership has won or a promotion that your dealership is having. But you want to keep in mind, if they're shopping online, they're probably looking at more than just your dealership, and you need to give them information that sets you apart from the competition. Also, remember that we want to make it easy for them to look at additional vehicles or price quotes and make it easier for them to email us back. So we want to be sure that the signature file has a link to the website as well as a link to their email address. So keep up the hard work and keep practicing. Your secret code for today is value, 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 because I want you to be sure to give a value statement in both your phone call and your email as well. Keep practicing and have a great day.